In healthcare, for example, a lot of the demand is like how to anticipate patients, trying to make sure that you're meeting their needs, and that data is hard to acquire and obtain, and then to clean it and analyze it is a whole other story. So then you go back to the organization side, and if you don't even have a sense of what the demand is, you're kind of going in uninformed. In my experience, I've worked at a few organizations. I have yet to see the maturity of like a people analytics program get to workforce planning. I think that's a key aspect of it, right? Leaders need to know what are the skills that are in demand, to meet that need. But going to the labor market, intelligence standpoint of it, that's going to be your benchmark, right? That's going to give you a sense of, what the market is producing, where we're seeing shifts in education, skills development, and understanding, maybe the jobs are changing as well, and how do we sort of make those changes to anticipate what the market has to bear. Adding that context layer of external data is key, right? Because that's, again, what are you looking at, right? Well, how does this compare? And then maybe that also sort of feeds back into the whole, are these the right questions that we should be asking? Because we have now more of a sense of what external data also shows us. HR and healthcare's biggest opportunity in the next 5 years is really going to revolve around digital transformation and change management. I'm seeing a need around operational excellence, around cross-functional collaboration, trying to all have the same goals, strategies that the organization has set, and the different functional business units having their strategies aligned in a logical manner. And until we get to that state, I think there's still going to be a lot of issues around all the questions that we're trying to solve. So I approach people analytics from like a self-service and enablement standpoint. So I think that a lot of people analytics teams are trying to anticipate, what these needs are, what the requirements are. But I think that there's still a gap between leadership, sort of acumen around this data. We, as the owners and the subject matter experts around, these tools, these programs, need to really just focus on not just delivering the actual resources, but enabling that. So like, how do you sort of anticipate what the needs are, have an iterative, sort of process around what those resources and products are, and then also follow up and keep sort of the change management aspect of it in key.